Let me tell you something. A driver don't pick the car. Car pick the driver. It's a mystical bond between man and machine. It's a mystical bond between man and machine.
Who are you? Do you speak? I won't hurt you. What's your name? You got people out there who need you. This is why you're here, Bee.
You know, beat music can help you say what you're feeling. Try this.
Hey everybody, it's Charlie. We got a new Iron Giant trailer to break down. That is the Bumblebee movie. They're going more Iron Giant route. If you guys remember the origins of the original Transformers live action film, Steven Spielberg was going to direct. They were going to do it more like the Iron Giant or E.T., like a boy in his car, but then it got turned into this big Michael Bay thing, so he's left the franchise. This movie doesn't have anything to do with Michael Bay. He's not directing it, so they've gone smaller instead of going bigger. Like we just did Unicron, now we're back to Girl and her car set during the 80s, so you probably noticed that these are all the Gen 1 versions of the characters. That's why he turns into a Beetle instead of a Camaro. That's why Starscream looks like classic Starscream. So welcome back, we haven't seen him in a while. This kind of seems like it's going to be the future of the franchise, this type of movie, just like a little bit smaller, a little more intimate. There was like another big Transformers movie that was supposed to happen in the next couple of years. They took that off the schedule. So it seems like in the wake of Michael Bay leaving the franchise, Paramount and Hasbro have gone back to the drawing board, which if you're a fan of Transformers at all, I feel like that's a really good thing. But if you're wondering about other Transformers and Decepticons popping up during this, because it does seem like a smaller film, they have confirmed that Optimus Prime is going to show up probably at the end of the film because she finds Bumblebee, and it seems like the whole plot is them helping each other out E.T. style, like them running from the government, like John Cena's character in the military, and also running from the Decepticons and Starscream until Bumblebee is able to contact the other Autobots, a la Optimus Prime. But they also confirmed that there's a Decepticon that's going to turn into a 1971 Plymouth GTX. Barricade is coming back. There's no sign of Megatron, so I'm assuming that right now Starscream is the biggest Decepticon villain that's in the film, but we might see others. But I love the idea that they're doing classic 80s. It's set during 1987, which is actually the year after the original animated Transformers movie was released. So I'm also wondering if they're doing all these classic Transformers designs, if they're going to bring back some of the classic music like The Touch or any of the other 80s stuff, like Lion's heavy metal cover of the Transformers theme. Maybe over the credits. Usually that's where they put stuff like that. But obviously they have the joke about Rick rolling. The thing about that, you have to remember this is the 80s, so Rick Astley hasn't become ironic yet, so that's why she has the smile on her face like, oh hey, this is a cool new band I found out about. His name's Rick Astley. There's the joke about the beehive underneath the wheel well when she finds him, so that's probably how he gets his name Bumblebee. So I'm wondering if they actually do give that to him during this movie. Because if you're going on original continuity, he would have been called Bumblebee back on Cybertron, but that doesn't really make sense because the Autobots are an alien race, so why would they call themselves something from Earth? But don't let that trap you in a logic loop. But they do go with the Bumblebee motif because like his face shield here, when it goes down, actually makes him look kind of like a Bumblebee. But from the way she finds him, it looks like they either had just crash landed on Earth or there was some big battle with the Decepticons because it looks like Bumblebee has PTSD when she first wheels him into her garage. But it's hard to tell how long he's been baking in the sun inside this trash heap because it's been long enough for a beehive to be created, so it seems like it's been a while. The only real synopsis for the movie is that he's just gone to this town to hide out. They don't say where he came from, how long he's been here, and where the other Autobots and Decepticons are. But really the only reason for Starscream to want to chase him down is to either find information that he has on the location of something, if he's looking for Energon, if he's looking for the location of the Autobot ship, maybe he's trying to track down Megatron. There's just probably something that Bumblebee has that he wants. And obviously the military is pretty self-explanatory. John Cena learns about a robot that can change into other things. Of course he's going to want to take it down. So that's really where you get to the Iron Giant E.T. of it all. So of course it makes sense that Steven Spielberg has his hands in some of this from the background.
You are who you choose to be.
Superman.
But let me know what you think about this Transformers movie, knowing that Michael Bay isn't really involved with it. I think he still gets a producer credit because he was involved in creating the franchise, but I don't think that he did any actual work on this. I think they're trying to give it a sense of heart that the Transformers movies have not had in a long time, if they ever had it. But the person that directed this also did Kubo and the Two Strings. So it does let you know that Paramount and Hasbro really do care about getting really creative, good storytellers in this. Not just like the big flashy directors like Michael Bay. But the really cool news is that we actually have a Spider-Man Spider-Verse trailer dropping tomorrow, and I also think there's some other stuff. How to Train Your Dragon 3 might also be dropping a trailer. Hopefully my voice is a little bit better. I've been sick the last couple of days. But while you wait for everything, click here for the new Lego 2 trailer, and click here for that new Ant-Man and the Wasp trailer. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody stay awesome. I'll see you guys tonight.